Pam Ayres, I am Oliver the Otter. I am Oliver the Otter, and my fur is thick and glossy. I live along the riverbank, where the rounded stones are mossy, where flowers tumble downwards into waters swift and dark. Was that me you saw, or just a piece of floating bark? I am very beautiful, with whiskers round my snout. I can close my ears and nose to keep the water out. I dive very deeply when I look for food to eat, and streams of bubbles swirl around my webbed and busy feet. Have you met my cousins? There are more than you might think. Badgers, weasels, ferrets, martins, wolverines and mink. We are known as mustelids, just one name for us all. But we all don't look the same. We're fat, thin, stripy, large and small. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to enjoy more like this. There are lots of otters and some live in the sea. But seas are very big, and that'd be very frightening to me. When sea otters sleep, they must remember from the start to hold each other's paws so they do not drift apart. I am Oliver the Otter, and I like to live alone. I scamper down the waterways exploring on my own. But if I do feel lonely, then I take a longer potter, hoping on my way I might meet another otter. Otters like to chat and sometimes whistle like a bird. In every land but two, their squeaks and twitters can be heard. Australia and Antarctica, otters never had. They do not see an otter, well that must be very sad. One day I found Ottilie amongst the rushes green, the silkiest and nicest otter I'd ever seen. Happy, splashing, playful days the two of us would spend. We loved to be together, we mated and we were friends. Ottilie had babies and we loved them all to bits. Little helpless otters which are known as pups or kits. Our home is called a holt, is underground and warm and dim, to keep our babies safe until they're old enough to swim. Be a mud detective, can you spot our paw prints faint? Or spy an otter's poo, it has a name, a spraint. Quiet on the riverbank, who knows what you might see? Something brown and beautiful, an otter family. We like fishy rivers where trees grow twisted-rooted, but otters cannot live in water humans have polluted. Our river must be sparkling clean, the water's pure and clear. When dirty rivers come, otters disappear. The kits are getting restless, no more talking for today. We're off upriver to make some water slides and play. We hope you look after us, and always keep in mind, Oliver and Ottilie the otters, and be kind. All about otters. Otters are found all around the world on every continent except Australia and Antarctica. There are 14 types of otters, from small clawed otters to giant otters. Most of them live in rivers, lakes and wetlands, like Oliver, while some live in the sea. Otters are expert swimmers. They can dive down deep in search of fish to eat, paddle with their webbed feet, and steer with their powerful tails. Their dense fur keeps them warm, and they can close their nose and ears to keep the water out. Otters, like Oliver, sleep in cosy underground burrows called holts. Sea otters tangle themselves in seaweed and hold paws to stop themselves from floating away from each other while they sleep. Otters are playful animals, particularly the kits. Little otters learned to swim when they were just 2 months old, venturing out from the holt to splash and paddle together. Otters generally live alone and are quite shy, often coming out at night or hiding in the undergrowth. Next time you're near a wild river or a lake, look out for the paw prints or spraints, the otter poo. That will show you if otters are around. And if you are lucky, you might see an otter like Oliver. Otters need clean water with plenty of fish and leafy banks to build their homes. But as pollution spreads and farming intensifies, otters and their habitats are under threat. Charities around the world are working to clean up waterways, protect environments, and care for wildlife. Perhaps you can find an organisation in your area to support, or visit a nature reserve that has otters like Oliver and Ottilie. Thank you for letting me read to you today. If you enjoyed listening to me and want to read along next time, then you can find the link to this book in the description below. If you'd like to hear me again, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button under this video and visit my channel for more books like this.